right, guys, let me know if you guys can hear me well and see me well, guys. Put something in the chat box. Let me know if you guys can hear me well and see me well. All right, you guys good. All right, very good, guys. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, guys, welcome back to our study group. If you are new to our study group, welcome. In today's study group, guys, I'm going to be answering your questions. So if you guys have any questions, put it in the chat box. I'll get around to answering it at some point. And then we're going to be doing some practice questions coming up in a few minutes. So if you have any questions or comments, put it in the chat box. Do not repeat the questions and comments, guys. I generally get around to all of them. Questions I'm answering is going to be below us. So let's answer some of your questions, and then we can do some practice questions. All right, let's go ahead and get started, guys. Hello. First time here, been watching your videos. All right. Welcome. Consistently have to refresh the page for the video. It stops. That's something that's going to be on the Udemy platform. Maybe check your internet connection. That's not something I can fix. If there's a problem on the Udemy videos, something you got to maybe bring to Udemy support or check your system. Maybe try it on a different phone, try it on a different computer, and see if that makes a difference. IDs recorded. Yes, everything here on YouTube lives forever. So yes, it is recorded. All right, I addressed that. Yeah, you're going to have to talk to Udemy or somebody about that on there. Where do we find the TIA simulator? To find the simulator, you do TIAexams.com. TIAexams.com is where you can get the simulator. Yep, click on the like button, guys. Please click on the like button. That would be greatly appreciated if you guys can click on the like button. All right, Harry says, hello, Andrew, passed for PMP. Oh, absolutely, congratulations on July 4th. Thanks a lot for the course and the simulator. Absolutely, congratulations on passing your test. That is a perfect score. 3 above targets on the exam. Guys, get the course, get the simulator, and you're going to pass just like this guy did. So absolutely, congratulations on passing your test. Now, did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Put it in the box if you celebrated well. And absolutely, congratulations on passing your test. All right, you guys. All right. You have your test scheduled for August 4th. Good. That's the key here. August 4th is a few weeks away. Keep on studying. Don't break that consistency of studying. Yeah, tell these guys. Hit that like button, guys. That would be amazing. Took the exam in a blue shirt. The secret of passing. Good coffee and peaceful sleep. Well, I don't know, man. Peaceful sleep and coffee don't go together. It's either one or the other, right? If you're going to have good coffee, get a good piece of cake. All right, I had some cake yesterday, and I had some cake. Actually, for lunch, I had a cake. Figure on that. I did not eat lunch today. I just had a pound cake. It's terrible, but it was good. Absolutely, congratulations once again on passing, and get some cake with that coffee, because when you pass the test, you have to celebrate well. All right. Katie says, I'm delighted to share that I became a PMP as of July 2nd. Absolutely congratulations on passing your test. I wore blue and passed the exam with a great score in all 3 domains. Absolutely, congratulations. Guys, don't forget to get that blue shirt in order to get that great score. I'm super happy my class was able to help you pass your exam. And did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Put it in the chat box if you celebrated well and got a piece of cake. So absolutely, congratulations on that. Andrew, I think you, Andrew. I think you missed it there a little. It was perfect timing to celebrate the family the 4th of July. Thank you so much for your guidance. Not a problem, not a problem. Keep celebrating. Why not? It's a major accomplishment. If my application of PMP is not accepted, can I apply? Yes, you could. Studying for the PMP, but also plan to study just in case. Yes. If they, to qualify for the CAPM, all you have to do is do my course. If you just do the CAPM course I have on Udemy or my website, instantly you qualify for it. So keep that in mind. You don't need to, if you don't get the PMP, CAPM is a good alternative. I have my PMP in 2 weeks, practicing the simulator. I'm getting 60, but just 2 weeks. Any suggestion? I'd like for you to get your score up to 70s. 60, 65, not the best, but those exams are pretty hard. So what I would tell you to do is to make sure, when you do an exam and you don't get questions right, don't just look at the explanation of this is right or this is wrong. Understand why you got something wrong. Understand the mindset, like what was he going for, right? So every video in the simulator has video explanations. There's like 1,000 video explanations. So watch all of them and make sure you understand the main core reason why you're getting it wrong. And I think you're going to be all right. Agile is good. Yeah, Agile is good. I'll agree with that. I just started the Agile section. Is there a PMP digital book for that, or should we just... You don't need a book. I already gave you everything you need to know. But if you're looking for a book on where I got all the Agile contents from, a lot of that came from the Agile Practice Guide. PMI's Agile Practice Guide is where you would get that from. Waterfall is hard to understand. Waterfall is just big, right? Waterfall is a big section of the course because it's very big. It's very large. The waterfall section of the course is covering that 49 processes and all of those 49 processes and all their ITTOs. So people say I spend a lot of time on it. It's not because I want to spend a lot of time on it. It's because there is no other option because it is very, very large, right? You got to go through and you got to know those 49 processes that are out there. And that takes an enormous amount of time. Hey, Andrew, bought your course after the first time failing. Sorry to hear that. 3/4 so far. Enjoying the learning more. Wondering when I should schedule my exam after my course. How many, when you finish the course, finish the simulator should only take 2-3 weeks to finish. I would say if you can do it in 2 weeks, you're good. So maybe schedule your exam for 2 weeks, and then schedule your exam 2 weeks after the course, so you have 2 weeks to do your simulator, take your test. All right, Andrew, I took your prep course and took my exam last week and failed. Oh no. Results were, those are terrible results. Yeah, you need to restudy from the beginning. I'm not sure what happened here. It needs improvement is the lowest level, so I'm not sure what this is. Sorry to be hard on you, but this is not good results. I had 40 questions remaining. Do you think that's the reason? Well, you didn't finish a third of the tests, for God's sake. Yeah. What happened here? I don't want to sound hard on you because I want you to study. What you need to do is you need to do a lot of practice. If you don't answer 40% of the exam questions, there is no way you're going to pass, like 0 chance of passing. What you need to do is you need to do a lot of practice, and I mean a lot of practice with practice exams. Get my simulator. There's over 1,000 questions in there. The book has a bunch of questions. The course has it. You need to speed up the results. You can't just leave 40 questions and expect to pass. Yeah, that's rough, man. All right, so don't do that. Yeah, the only way to try to speed up your speed is to do more practice. All right, so do a lot of practice and then try it again. Yeah, but those grades, I can see why the grades were that low. It was because you didn't finish the test. I passed my PMP on June 28th. Absolutely, congratulations on passing your test. The 200 hard questions Udemy course, the mindset and simulator helped a lot. Thanks a lot for your guidance. Not a problem. Did you celebrate well? And absolutely, congratulations on passing. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Put it in the chat box how you celebrated. And absolutely, congratulations on passing your tests. Don't forget to get a piece of cake. After going through the course, all right, not a problem. You got this. You got this. What I should do to prepare. Okay, I just answered your question. Yeah. Review the courseware. Maybe you missed some things. Review the mindset and make sure to do a lot of practice tests. All right. I'm scheduled for my PMP day after tomorrow. Your materials and course are great. Feeling good. All right. Make sure you get that cake, all right? Maybe you should buy the cake right now. So the moment you come out of the exam room, you're good. I'm doing my exam next week and I finish your Udemy course and training. All right, you're good. You're good. All right, very good. Very good. You got this. Don't forget to get the simulator. Hey, let me ask you guys a question. Did any of you guys, there's a lot of you guys now, it's about 100 of you guys, have any of you guys taken this PMP course? Have any of you guys taken this PMP course with live providers and spend a lot of money? Have you guys done that? Has any of you guys done that? Like, I was just talking with a student. Well, she LinkedIn messaged us. She took a class that was like $2,000. Have you guys ever done that? Like, there are some people buying PMP courses for thousands of dollars. Have you guys ever done that? I wanted to, if you did, put it in the chat box. I want to ask a question on that. It's something we want to know. If you took a course like that, put it in the chat box. I want to know if you did that, because there's something I want to find out. Is the simulator the same as the exam prep questions you have on Udemy? No, simulator is completely different. That is a whole different product. Different questions. Just finished a 35-hour course on Udemy. Okay, very good. Great content. Thanks for taking the time to prepare such a deep course and making and learning these. Not a problem. Not a problem. Congratulations. Congratulations on getting the course. After we take your PMP course, where and with whom do we take the actual tests? You take it with PMI. Okay. You can take it online or in a testing center. You take it with PMI.org. It's actually taken at Pearson VUE, but you got to register with PMI. All right. All right. So somebody said yes to the question I just asked. Somebody said yes. I spent $1,000. I'm having a hard time. Okay, you don't need to memorize those formulas, all right? You do need to understand them, though. Can't get all jacked up. Yes, that's not a bad idea. And somebody had said, yeah. So what I want to know from you guys is why. Like, did you not find my course first, or did you find their course first? I don't understand why people would spend thousands of dollars on a course when my course existed, or courses like it, right? I mean, there's other courses out there that are similarly priced like mine on Udemy and other platforms. But the question is, why did you spend so much money? Like, I want to get into your head and ask, why did you go and spend so much money? Is it because you couldn't find me? Didn't find me? Didn't like our price, thought it was too cheap? I mean, why? That's the question I was asking my team this. Why would somebody go out and spend thousands of dollars on another class when our course exists so much cheaper? That was a question that we were asking ourselves today. What have you heard from a student regarding new ACP? That it's difficult. It's not difficult if you have the ACP mindset that I teach in the last part of the course. It's pretty easy. If you walk into that room and you don't have the mindset, that test is gonna be massively hard. So something to keep in mind. Make sure you know that last section. No comments on PMI Study Hall, guys. Do not ask me questions on PMI Study Hall. I have no comments on it. It is not my product, and I have never used it, so can't see anything about it. Can you provide guidance on how to spurse out the questions? We understand what they're asking. I think I'm missing something. I'm not sure how to answer that. The best thing you can do is watch how I purse out the question. You know, I did that 200 ultra hard question video last year. Watch that video or get the simulator and watch me answer the question. Every question is very unique. The way we answer every question, the way we tackle every question is generally a unique strategy. So watch that video, but there's no like one, like this is how you do it. Every question is unique in its own little way. Best thing you can do is follow the mindset, read carefully. All right. Reading comprehension. Yeah, it is. Sometimes it's like more of a test of the English language. Took your mock exam, passed 6. All right. Yeah, but remember, it's not that you did bad. It's that you didn't finish the test. I mean, you did bad, yes, but you needed to finish the test. Maybe you finished the test, your score would have been higher. Maybe even passed. I celebrated with tons of barbecue. I need to do a barbecue. All right. So barbecue is good. I'm not sure if that means butt cake. I don't know. But a barbecue and cake sounds great. I plan to take, will the exam be the same? Yes. I saw it up. No, the exam is not updated. It'll be the exact same as it is right now. I'm taking a 180 in mock by taking 180 mock tests in the simulator by taking 10-minute breaks. Helped me really well for the exam. Let's always stick to the mindset. That is the best advice we can give people. Absolutely. That's what the simulator is there for. If you notice, the first part of the simulator breaks down the tests by 60 question subsets. So you should do 60 question, 10-minute break, 60 question, 10-minute break. That's what you guys should be doing. I celebrated passing my PMP in the first attempt by going to Mexico. All right, well, that sounds amazing. That sounds exciting. Congratulations on passing. You did celebrate well. Congratulations on that. It's summertime. We all need a vacation on that. Yes. You said, no, I studied a 35-hour course until I examine your YouTube. You're not so good as yours, to be honest, on your YouTube channel. Because I heard the reviews were not so good. I'm not sure. Okay, you did pass. All right, you're one of the past ones. So absolutely congratulations. Guys, all you need to do is do the course and do the simulator. You're probably going to pass. I mean, I don't know. It's not like rocket science here. I bought a different PMP course in Udemy, and it was not nearly as comprehensive as as good as yours. John, I would ask the question, why did you purchase, you know mine was there, it's top one on Udemy. Why did you purchase somebody else's over mine? That's the question. Like, I want to get into the mind of our students to see why did you go with somebody else's hours. Cleared the PMP. Thank you, Andrew. Raj, well, congratulations on passing your exam, Raj, and welcome to the world of project management, Raj. Super congratulations on passing your test. Now, did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake, Raj? Absolutely. Congratulations on that. Joan. Joan is my coaching student. Course paid for by the state. $8,000. Oh, yes. Joan told me this in the coaching program. Can you imagine, guys, a PMP course that is $8,000? That's the price of a good used car. Imagine somebody paying $8,000 for a PMP class. Put in a box. Isn't that crazy? Yes or no, guys? 8,000. This is not 8,000 like yens or anything. You know, this is 8,000 USD. What do you guys think? Isn't it insane to spend 8,000 USD on a class? That is absolutely insane and wild. I can't imagine people would do that. Then again, it was the state paying for it. But remember, Joan, it's your tax money that was paying for that. So all the tax folks, all the tax money in Massachusetts there. You could buy a car with that kind of money. A decent one, too. How does the 200 compare to your on the questions on YouTube? It's a little, I think the real exam is a little hard, easier, in my opinion. But once you get that, you're going to be all right. Job offered it. I still purchase your materials. I've taken another. Okay, job offered it. All right. Okay. Is a webcam on a laptop? No, webcam on a laptop is good enough. So you need to take your test at home. You're good. I found it. No comments on that. No comments on that product. I never comment on that product. I took a course that cost me $400 1 year ago. It was for RMP. We obtained the same results as Udemy. Yeah, I'm with you. How do you think? Practicing the questions in Udemy would be as good enough? No, the simulator is the must. I would say the simulator is a must-have. And the reason is because the simulator allowed me to put video explanations. The Udemy did not. So I put more updated and better questions on the simulator than I did on Udemy. All right. We like Udemy course. Thank you. All right, no problem. Any final important direct tip as I have my test tomorrow? Yeah. The final tip I give every student taking their exam is, I've said it 100 times on this channel. Maybe you weren't around though. Get a good night's sleep. That is the most important thing you can do right now, considering your exam is a few hours off. Right now, you're watching my Udemy course and you're watching me live. Isn't that crazy? You just switch to Udemy and here I am, live talking to you. Like I'm just talking to you. Can you imagine that? I'm just talking to you like right now, like just you. Think about that. It's crazy, right? I was about to take a PMP course, but found yours on Udemy. Didn't find you before. All right, yeah, that's the problem. Maybe I'm not. I gotta be more omnipresent. That was what we were saying. In other words, be everywhere and anywhere. My local PMI chapter charges $2,000. That's crazy money. Even the real cost of the exam is like $600. So that's still a lot of cash, man. That's a lot of cash. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. It's a lot. Hey, Andrew, completed your course and have been utilizing. Recently. No comments on that product. All right, no comments on that product, guys. I only comment on the TIA products. Andrew does not comment on anybody else's products. Unless that person calls me out, then I will tank them after that. I'm taking your course. I read the first section of the book, then watch the videos. I would say finish all the videos, submit your applications, then use the book as a review. The book doesn't follow the video course, all right? Remember that. So watch all the videos and get it over with. When we apply for the PMP, how do we verify our prior experience? You fill out the application. And only if you're audited, PMI sends a DocuSign of everything you wrote to your manager. And you have to provide manager information, and your manager has to validate your work, but that's only if you're audited. What's the difference between the Udemy course versus the ones on TIA? There is none. The one on TIA comes with more options. Like you can add in the simulator, you can add in the cram course, you can add in the book. Those are not available on Udemy. Other than that, courses are basically the same. Get it wherever it's cheaper, the one that gives you the most options. That's what I tell people. A coworker who passed, he recommended this class. And my employer paid. Good training, but it's on me. Had to pay and do it again, I would have used our class and recommended. I gotcha. Yeah, the employers are recommended the bad ones. Your course in Udemy is excellent. Find you before I was about to spend a whole lot more money in another one. Not as good as yours. I heard a lot of those stories, guys. A lot of those stories. Hey, do the questions in the simulator closely match with yes? You're going to be fine. Remember, I took the real CAPM exam, and I mimicked it to match the questions I had seen. Live stream, but less than... Come on, that's right, Josh. Remind these guys. Come on, guys, click on the like button. You got to click on the thumbs up button, by the way, all right? Not the heart button in the live chat. You got to click the thumbs up button that says 54 on it. Not the... if you open the live chat, not the heart button, the thumbs up button. I'm using your simulator. But do not know how to pause to take a 10-minute break. You just have to let it run. We build in the 10-minute break. You just got to stop, go away, come back. We built that into the exam timer, by the way, on those full-length exams. Not know about your course, Rob. Yeah, that's the problem we're getting. The updated A+ comes out at the end of August. At the end of August, all right? At the end of August, you will see the updated A+ course. Somebody says it is crazy. Somebody says that's impossible for someone outside the U.S. to spend $8,000. Yeah. Joan, that was crazy, Joan. The former court recommended a different Udemy course. Send me the link. To be honest, I just didn't look into the... Now I know. Lesson learned. All right. Thank you for that. Simulator is great. Thank you. All right, guys, get the simulator if you want to pass the test. Hey, Andrew, any suggestions? Have a solid understanding of the PMP process? No, just go through the course. Make sure you understand the mindset. That's about it. Good night. Good night's sleep, and we're blue for passing the test. Yes, a good night's sleep is the key to, one of the greatest key to passing any exam, guys. Make sure you guys get a good night's sleep. I'm telling you guys, this exam's a marathon. I think a lot of people underestimate how difficult it is to sit there for 4 hours. For those of you guys that passed the test, yes or no? I think a lot of people really underestimate, the real, how difficult that is to sit there for 4 hours and super concentrate on a test. I'm telling you guys, it ain't easy. All right? How do I get the simulator? TIAexams.com. Go to TIAexams.com. I think you want to advertise more your Udemy course. I tried. All my YouTube links, my LinkedIn, I don't know how else more. Yeah. We try. I think we're pretty good at, we have the most students ever for a PMP class, but still, some students are still getting ripped off. Sometimes I feel like, sometimes like PMI promotes a course, $1,000. Okay, I'm not going to mention the company. Not worth it. Sometimes I feel like I am responsible for people getting ripped off. Like, sometimes I see students, and I know, not everybody is rich. None of my students are rich. I don't think any of my PMP students have a ton of money here. I think we're all worker bees, myself included. Obviously, I'm standing here with you guys. I think, sometimes I feel really bad that some of my students goes out and spends enormous amounts of money, fail the test miserably, come back, take my course, take the test, and then pass it. It's like I feel like responsible that I wasn't there for them in the beginning. It's like we did something wrong to them, even though we helped them pass in the end. Because there's a lot of people charging ridiculous amounts of money. The thing is, they're not in it. They're not real teachers, right? They're not in it to help students. They're in it for the money. Like charging $8,000 or even $2,000 for classes. You're not really to help people, man. You're just in it to rip people off. It's crazy. I do feel bad about that. But I don't know how much. I don't know what else more I can do to become omnipresent for you guys. True, Rob. And you know better, you do better. True. So I'm done with Udemy course. I'm thinking of is the simulator enough without going through it? I don't know what the RM book is. If you finish my Udemy course, just get the simulator and that's all you need. You don't need any more books. I covered everything that you need. You do not need any more books. All right? You do not need any more books. So the levels are needs improvement, below target, target above target. So there's 4, right? So the lowest is needs improvement. Then there's below target, then there's target, and the highest is above target. What should you aim for? Try to get target across all 3 at a minimum. All right, I passed. I had cake. Good stuff. Cookies. Okay, and beer. Oh my God, this is like... Neil knows how to celebrate, all right, guys? Give it up for Neil. Neil is the celebrate king over here. We got cake. I'm not a big fan of cookies, but I would have had cake, more cake, and beer. I did have a couple of beers this weekend, Neil. Congratulations on passing your test, and you did celebrate well. Neil, this weekend, go back, have some more cake. Cookies are not good for you. And a couple more beers, and you're going to really celebrate, all right? Congratulations on that. Have your book. Watch all your videos. I recorded my PM experience, took a course. My job funded. Got my 32, all I needed to take the test. I'm struggling with memory. Any tips? No need to struggle because you don't need to memorize anything. That's the great thing. You don't need to memorize anything for your exam. All right? You just need to understand that mindset and understand the things I teach you, and you're going to be all right. Any other recommendation? Yeah, get a good night's sleep. Know your mindset. Get a good night's sleep. So this person passed the PMP, and they're agreeing with what I said earlier, was that it's difficult to sit there and super concentrate. I'm telling you guys right now, if you have not taken your PMP tests, you have to do at least 2 full-length mock exams where you sit for 4 straight hours and you finish an entire 180 question exam. Get those in a TIA simulator because it is very difficult to sit for 4 hours and concentrate. I'm telling you guys, if you have not done this and you get into the real exam and it's the first time you're going to feel what 4 hours, 180 questions feels like, you are going to be very miserable and you're going to suffer really, really bad. So don't do that. Do some practice. All right. You have a question, please ask me the question. All right, brother Andrew. Okay, ask the question. I'm right here. I agree with you. 4 hours of constant, continuous. This gentleman did pass. Continuous concentration and a timer running on top. It is difficult. I must agree. 4 hours of continuous. You know what's it like? It's like reading a textbook for 4 straight hours with super concentration, and you can't take your mind off of it, and you have to follow it. And you know, in today's world, with so many people have very tiny, like their attention span is about that big. Because people attention spans have gotten this big from all this stupid TikTok and Instagram crap that they're watching. It's hard for them to concentrate. So let me ask you guys a question since I'm on that, since I'm going to yell at you guys now and have some fun with you guys. How many of you guys spend, be honest with me, put in the box, there's 130 of you if you guys can respond. Put in the box and honestly put in the box, how many hours a week do you spend on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, mindlessly scrolling? Is it 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours? Put in the box 10 hours, 12 hours, 2 hours a day, 14 hours, 21 hours a week, 3 hours a day. Put in the box. Let's just do a survey. I'm interested to know this. I want to do a video on this. That's why. Put in the box. I want to see how many of you guys, how many hours a week do you guys spend on social media? Doom scrolling. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn. I think LinkedIn is full of videos now. Put in the box. I'm very curious to know this number. Put in the box, and we'll go through some of them in a minute. Any suggestion to make it stick? No, nothing to make stick. You don't need to memorize anything. You need to understand it. That's the key. All right. Just want to say I passed PMI. Absolutely. Congratulations on passing. Of course, very helpful. I found it trickier than ACP. Yes. I may do an ACP simulator. Maybe soon. But thank you for that. Congratulations on passing. That's a major accomplishment. This is something I've heard quite a lot of. I would say 60% of my students that goes through the ACP, 60% of them say it's harder than PMP. So it's not like even. It's not like half of them says is as hard. More people are saying it's harder than PMP, but it's all mindset driven. It's very mindset driven. So make sure you understand that. Somebody said, yep, I paid $3. That's a lot. For another course, it was just a bunch of PPTs and voiceovers. Oh my God. Could not get through more than 5% of the program. It was awful. AR is 100% on point. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Okay, John, just make sure you practice it, all right? Just make sure you practice it. You got this. Remember, you don't need to memorize all that stuff, Mika. Are all the questions in the exam, or will they be direct? No, all of it is scenario-based. What are your thoughts on the PMA AI certification through? No thoughts. No thoughts. I haven't really looked into it, so I don't want to give you an opinion on it. But I don't really have any opinions. I never really looked into it, so I don't want to say it's good or bad. And I don't like bad talking PMI products because they might kill me after that. I do have a pretty large following. I don't want PMI to kill me. Okay, all right. Demi course, can you start and pause the mock exam? No, don't pause, start and pause it. Go straight through it so you can feel what the real exam feels like. How many breaks do you get during the exam? 2 breaks. After 60 questions, you go into the exam, you do 60 questions, you get a 10-minute break. You do another 60 questions, you get another 10-minute break. You do another 60 question exam ends. 2 breaks, 10 minutes each. I have my exam tomorrow at 9. Got 81 on the PMP. You think I'll be fine? If you're talking about the simulator, yeah, you'll be good. 200 ultra hard, that's a pretty good score too. Yeah, you should be good. Just make sure you get a good night's sleep, all right? Physiodynamic course, last week, great job on that. Completed on. No comments on that, but I would say get my simulator. I think it's better. But good. All right. The question I had, wait a minute. How different are the questions $200 from the simulator? They're slightly harder and they have more explanations. But the concept basically is the same. It's just more. The 200 ultra hard doesn't cover all the exam topics. All right. It doesn't cover all of it. The simulator gets you the full thing. So I asked the question, how many hours a week does people spend on doom scrolling? Let's see what the answers are. 4 to 5 hours a week. Easily 10 hours. What the fuck? What the fudge is this? 2 to 3 hours a day? 2 to 3 hours a day. That's some serious fudge. 10 hours a week. That's 520 hours a year. 2 hours a week? Okay. Not too bad. I'm down with that. It's what I do. I'm going to admit it. I do 10 hours. I probably do 2 to 3 hours a week myself, all right? One person writes, too many. 30 minutes, is that a day or a week? 30 minutes a day? I don't know. I would say 2 to 3 hours. I don't know. More than 10. And you're embarrassed by it. 10 hours. 2 hour, what the fudge? 2 hours a day? Good God. I spent 10 to 15 hours on PMP prep. Yeah, when PMP's done, go back to doing more prep. Nope, deleted all those apps because they're a major distraction. PMP. Okay, Cheryl. I like that. It's all right. I didn't say delete him. Instagram also added a tiny time limit for X and Facebook. 6 to 7 hours a day. Holy Jesus God. 3 hours a day. Society is doomed, my friends. Society is doomed. We better hope with these numbers I'm reading here, we better hope AI comes and does all of our jobs because we will be incapable of doing them. Yes or no? I mean, are you guys embarrassed to see this? 3 hours a day. 3 freaking. Do you understand that you sleep for 8? Uh, 10? That's a lot. 4 to 6? I was thinking 4 to 6 is a lot. Seriously, I thought 4 to 6 is a lot. Clarifications here. You could. Does LinkedIn count? Yes. 2 to 3 hours a day. If you're doing networking, if it's productive, I don't count. If it's useless, doom scrolling. Is the exam changing? No, it will not. Okay, Joan. I'm with this. You could do that. But still, you need to study. 7 hours per week on social media. Okay, that's a little too much, though. Wow. Okay, guys, what do you guys have to say about after you guys read all that? So, some people are saying 2 to 3 hours a day. That's 14 to 20 hours a week. Some people are doing 10 hours a week. Easily 10 hours a week. 10 hours a week is a lot. A lot of people here put 10 hours a week. 3 hours a day. Yeah, 10 hours. The going answer was people are spending more than 10 hours a week on social media stuff. What do you guys have to say about yourself? Put in a box. How do you feel about that? Like when you hear people do that. Let's talk about this here for a second, all right? Because this is a conversation I was having with some of my employees today. Here's a conversation that 2 hours a day. Like, this is what I mean. News on Twitter. You reading the news ain't gonna make you any better. Hello? And you reading the news ain't gonna change any of it. The news reports what happens before. I want to know what you're doing for your future. Let me. You guys are all getting your PMP to make. Put in the box, yes or no. You guys are all getting your PMP to make more money. Yes or no, guys? Yes or no? You guys are all getting your PMP to make more money. Yes or no? Put in a box, right? I don't see why else. You're getting it so you can update your skills, so you can make more money. Yes or no? All right? And if you think about this, how you get a PMP, you update your skills, you get more certification, you make more money. The question is, why would you be making more money with a PMP? Because with a PMP, it makes you more valuable, right? Yep, right? It makes you more valuable, right? Because you have a new credential under your name. You know more, you learn things. Hopefully you're learning something in my course. And you think about this. All this time you're wasting, 10 to 20 hours a week, people are wasting on doom scrolling. Imagine how much opportunities you guys gave up, how much other certifications you could have had. Imagine how much more knowledge you could have, how much more valuable you would have become. People pay us for our value. You guys buy my products not because I look good, although my wife thinks I look pretty good. You guys buy my product for what's in my head. Unless you're a model, I always tell my kids this. People are only going to pay you for two reasons. Either your looks, you're some kind of model, or what's in your head. So you guys are paying me for what's in my head. If you don't improve what is in your head, if you don't improve your worth, if you don't improve your value, you will not make more money. It's as simple as that. So some people, I was talking about this topic today with my social media team, and they're younger people, and they spend a lot of time on social media. First of all, because it's what they do. So I'm okay with them spending time on social media because this is their job. But they doom scroll a lot themselves, and they are of the younger generation in their 20s. And the real problem is it's the time that is wasted on time you could have spent doing something else. A lot of us cry about not having opportunities. A lot of us cry about not having the right opportunities or not making enough money and so on and so on. And then we do nothing to change that. Here, I'll show you guys, on my phone. All right, let me find it. I'll show you guys something. I have 2 social media apps on my phone. All right, and you guys can see that. I have 2 social media apps. I have, obviously, YouTube, because I'm here, and LinkedIn. That's it. I don't have Instagram. I don't have TikTok. I don't have Twitter. I don't have anything except YouTube and Instagram. I don't see the appeal to it. I once doom scrolled TikTok once, and tell me, isn't this true? You can watch an hour of TikTok and then you don't remember any of it. Like you come off, I don't know, maybe I'm old, but you would watch an hour of TikTok or Instagram. I never really use Instagram out of it. Not something I don't think I've really ever scrolled Instagram for more than 30 minutes, maybe. But you watch TikTok for a little while, and then you don't remember any of it. So it's like you went down a time warp, and time is lost. Spend time, guys. Do me a favor, guys. Spend time with people, your surrounding people, like your family. Play with your dog, for God's sake. Call your mother. Talk to your children. Call a friend. Call your parents. Do something. Get off of your damn phone. Study a certification. Keep in mind, I have 70 certifications for a reason. All right, that's enough of me beating you guys up. Let's answer these questions. All right, hopefully you guys delete. The best thing you can do right now is delete all the social media crap on your phone. All right. Let me ask you guys a question. Would you guys like to make a pact with me today? Yes or no? Would you guys like to make a pact with me? Yes or no? A pact with me. A pact means that you're going to make a vow with me tonight. Are you guys ready to do that? Yes or no? It's a vow of making money. All right. Are you guys ready to make a vow with me? Are you guys ready to do that? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. Here's what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to delete all social media contents from your phone. That includes all the TikTok and the Instagram, except the YouTube. Because YouTube, you can learn a lot of stuff from YouTube. I'm on YouTube. And don't put it back on your phone until you have improved your salary by more than 20%. How about that? Can you guys do that? That's what I want you guys to do. Make a vow to yourself. Andrew, I'm getting rid of all this social media crap. I'm not going to watch any of this. I'm going to take that same time. I'm going to put it into passing my exam. And when I pass my PMP, I'm going to look for another certification. I don't have any to offer you or to sell you anyhow, but I'm going to look for another certification. And I'm going to look to become better. I'm going to look to update my salary. I'm going to look to become a better person to my family. I'm going to look to spend more time with the dog, spend more time with my mother. I'm going to spend more time with my children. You know what I can't stand? I went out last week with my family to a sit-down dinner in a restaurant, and there's other families with us, and they're all on their phones. I'm like, what are these people doing here? When I sit down with my family, we talk. I tell them no phones on this table. My kids don't like that, but that's what they have to do. If I'm paying, you're talking to me, baby. Crazy Mug says, I don't have anything on my phone but LinkedIn on YouTube. That's what I have. It's the only thing I have. I'm responsible to learn myself. Social. Okay, you got no choice. Okay, that's a good pack. Okay, you guys agree with that. Do it right now. Get rid of all that. And I know I'm on Instagram. I know I'm on TikTok. I know they publish my videos to all these social media apps. And I'm telling you guys to delete them. All right? Because I want you guys to be successful, man. It doesn't make me any money to tell you guys this, but I want to see you guys successful. How do you know when you're ready for the exam? Go through the simulator. Get at least a 70+% on the simulator, and you're good. That's a good pack. Okay, you guys agree with me. Well, you know, listen, nobody is going to be able to keep you guys to the pack except yourself, right? So, colossal waste, yes. And the whole TikTok. The world would be more productive if TikTok was deleted. Instagram too. Useless platforms. Yes. Any advice? Get a good night's sleep. Go through the simulator. Get a good night's sleep. Go through the simulator. Make sure you have a good grasp of the mindset. Different from 35-hour Udemy. Simulator is practice exams. 35-hour course is just content. That's the knowledge. Then why is there? Because the CAPM doesn't have all that mindset stuff. CAPM is just direct knowledge. Why don't they have a standardized book? I don't know. I didn't make it up. You got to ask PMI. What's the difference between the scope of work and the plan and the WBS? They all belong together. The scope statement, the WBS, and the WBS dictionary form the scope baseline. That's all. They're all one dot. They all belong in the same. They're created at different times. Scope statement, then the WBS comes. Or the scope management plan comes, then the scope statement, then the WBS comes with the dictionary, all right? So that's how they come together. What are different PMP certs? None. There is no other. Just PMP. $30 minutes a day is a lot. Yeah, okay? That is a lot. ACP immediately after this. So I have a video coming out tomorrow morning. If you pass your PMP, do this certification next. Watch that video, okay? Watch that video. Could you please give me a tip on how to remember? You don't. You cannot memorize that. All right, there's no way to memorize those 49 processes. The best thing to do is to understand them. Lori had said 0 hours. Lori, I'm with you. Lori, you're going to be productive. You're going to be very smart. Andrew, I'm getting my PMP and ACP. Do you recommend which one should be done first? PMP, then your ACP. If you have your PMP, you immediately qualify for the ACP, okay? Manet says, no, so back in 2020. Good for you, man. That's how it should be done. With a PMP cert and background, do you think I would need an entry-level job like medical or tech? The problem with PMP is that it's not industry specific. So if you are in construction and you get a PMP, it doesn't mean you qualify to do any other type of projects. It just means you know project management. A lot of times, industries would like to hire you with industry knowledge. Like IT project managers wants other project managers that knows IT. So it might be difficult. Reading the news. Do not read the news. Spend a few minutes every day to review the main news and move on. Don't read the news too much. The news is all doom and gloom, guys. Do you not know that? If you read the news a lot, you're going to stay depressed all your life. Don't do that. Never read news. Well, not never, but very little. The news reports anything that's bad. The news never reports good stuff. If you read the news, you're going to think the world is a terrible place and everybody want to kill each other. In trouble. It's not that abnormal. It's the age group specific in many cases. Most of us old folks grew up without it. Lots of young people have had it, and it's normal. Now then I feel, Stefan, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right, Stefan. Then I feel bad for young people. Maybe the world is doomed. Maybe thank God AI come around, because when us old people are gone, the young people, they're not going to know what to do. They're not going to be able to run the earth. Maybe it's good AI is taking over the world. Because when us old people, when we are dead, the young people are going to need to have AI to do all the work. I'm behind and not completed. I am behind and not completed Udemy course. I want to sit for the exam. You think it will change by then? No, it will not. It will not change. Finding the mindset applicable to real life as well. It models how to be a decent. Yes, actually, the mindset is based on servant leadership. So, yes, of course. This time, yeah, we do practice questions in a few minutes whenever I finish all these questions. Scenario-based questions. No, the live, I do answer your questions. Then I All right. Good. How many minutes can I allocate for each? I forgot. I did a video right here on the channel at the beginning of the year or late last year on how to manage your time and managing the PMP, taking a PMP. Click on the video section on my channel, and there's a video on that. All right. I'm not making a vow. Study things that are going on around me. Now, whatever you find on social media is probably not what's going on around it, because it's a load of crap. 3 certifications. You got this. Somebody agreed there. If it's in project management, it doesn't matter the kind of project, right? So it doesn't matter what the project is. Good pack. All right. You guys did like the pack. Follow the pack, guys. Follow the pack I made with you. Hopefully you guys stick to it. Sit for the exam. Do you think it will change? No, it will not. Don't forget to click on the like button, guys. Click on the like button. Especially at restaurants. No, I tell my grandson again the same things. No phone at the table. Yeah, tell him that. Tell him, hey, you can't sit with me. If you're going to get on your phone, get out. That's what I tell my kids. Udemy now, fee-based, that's a win. No, you can buy the course or you can subscribe to it. It's up to you. Hey, Andrew, just want to hop on to say I passed from PMP. Congratulations, Tracy, on the exam on July 3rd. Great score thanks to your book and videos. Absolutely congratulations, Tracy, on passing your exam. Welcome to the world of PMP. Absolutely congratulations on that. I completed your course and instantly received it via email. Certificate from Udemy. No. The one you used to validate the course is not from Udemy. It's from TIA. You got to follow the link in the last lecture for that to get the certificate from us. Passed PMP a few days ago with a buff tar and all them in your videos. Great up. Absolutely. Congratulations on passing. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Tips on passing the CAPM. Yes, know your stuff inside out. Know all the definitions. Make sure you know your formulas. Know things like earned value management. Know your network diagram. Those are important. CAPM is very much definition oriented. Risk management certification. I don't know a lot. I'm pretty sure there is a lot. But the one I know is the PMI RMP certification. That one I know. All right. Focused. Thank you, Darren, for answering my questions. What are the things that can make any projects fail? All of these, I can't answer that question. What can make things that can make a project fail? Anything. Anything. Poor people management, schedule management, cost management, scope management, quality management, risk management. Any mismanagement of any component of a project can cause the entire project to derail. You can have amazing people skills, but don't know how to manage money or overspend, and your project is dead. You can have amazing budgeting skills, but don't understand how fast work can get done and fail at scheduling. Your project will fail. Too many variables on that one. 72, okay, this is somebody's asking me. 72, 75 seconds. I think that's the answer per question when taking it. How to understand without getting confused. You got to do more mock exams and make sure you know the mindset inside out. Maybe. I hope not. Maybe. Hopefully AI doesn't kill all of us. And PMP exam, it's probably as difficult or more difficult. Is that all you need to clear? Yep, that's what most people do to pass their test, buddy. That's what almost everybody does. Material, go to TIAexam.com. Peter, go to TIAexams.com. So PMI is higher than PMP? No, it's the same level. PMP is just very broad project management. ACP is particularly expert agile. Like you need to have experience to do it, or at least a PMP. Can we do some formulas here when we get to the Q&A? We cannot. I do not have any formula questions for tonight. But maybe next week I could make some. Studying 6 hours a week too little? Yes. You forget things. It'll take you too long. I mean, 6 hours is not bad, but try to bring that up to 10 hours. Because what happens is after many weeks of going through a long 35-hour class, you start forgetting what you learned at the beginning. How to break down to understand what they're being asked. They can reveal the answer. That you got to watch me do it in the 200 question practice video. Every question is unique. Look for the mindset. Is your Udemy course still at PMBOK 8th edition? Comes out. When it comes out, I will make an updated course for it. But it's not out now, so the current course is valid. PMBOK 8th edition is nowhere near coming out yet. That's not going to come out till the end of the year or even next year. All right, guys. Very good. Thank you, guys. Let's do some practice questions. I've answered everybody's question. Let us do some practice questions right now. Let's see what questions we have for tonight. We do have a formula question, all right? Good for you. We do have one formula question. I got 8 practice questions to do. And we do have somebody that asked me about a formula question. I do have one. All right, let's do some practice questions. Guys, practice question number 1. Project managers put together a team. By the way, you guys know what to do. Put the answers in the box. Don't forget, click the like button, guys, and subscribe to the channel, guys. A project manager put together a project team on an agile project. During initial meetings, the project manager observes that the team members are getting to know each other, feeling excited and positive, and have not been told the specifics in what phases the team, storming, norming, performing. Put the answers in the box, guys. Which is best for the construction professionals, PMP or PMI ACP? PMP. Uh, PMP is more recognizable throughout the world. I'm figuring you mean PMI, CP. PMP is recognized throughout the world. The CP one is really new. It's not that recognizable. Not yet. All right. No, crazy mugs. You suggest 10 hours per week. Is that 5 days? No, 6 days. 6 days. All right. So do about 2 hours a day or so. It's good. All right. You guys got C. The answer is C. That is correct. They're right now in the foreman stage of the Tuckman's ladder, which is foreman, Norman, foreman, storman, Norman, performing, and adjourning. They're not having fights with each other. There's no disagreement. They're not coming to agreements here. And they're not doing the actual work. And best answer is C. Make sure you know Tuckman's ladder for your exam, guys, because this is a hot topic. Number 2, when reviewing the issue log, the PM notices the task assigned to 2 team members are quite a bit behind schedule on Agile. What should you do? Notify the responsible members of the need to complete it. Document the issue, escalate sponsor. Tell the team members who are behind that they should explain why. Work with the team to review the delayed task. Put the answers in the box. I have another question. What is the best way to manage any project to achieve the best results? Be a good servant leadership. The best way you could manage projects to achieve the best results is to know how to manage people. Project management is all people management. So be a good people manager and you're more likely to succeed on a project than if you're not a good people manager. That's really what it is. All right, guys. All right, let's see what you guys got. Put the answers in the box. Put the answers in the box. All right, everybody's got D. That is correct. Very good. Don't force people to do things. Don't report people. Tell the team members are behind. Never ask people to explain why or be harsh on them. Work with people to resolve issues. Follow the mindset. That's D. Number 3. Project manager overhears a conversation. Company's cafeteria. Speaker says that a possible union action will occur within the next 2 weeks. Project manager knows that any union action will affect the team. And at this stage of the project, any delays will cause a substantial harm to both the budget and schedule. Earlier, the probability of a union action was considered minimal. What should you do? Inform stakeholders and update the risk register. Disregard it. Set up an information session with team members, let them know the possibility of disciplinary actions. Meet with the union member and union leaders to resolve this conflict. All right, put the answers in the box. Put the answers in the box, guys. Put the answers in the box. Put the answers in the box, guys. All right. What do we have, guys? The best answer here is this is in your risk. Yes. It's basically they're helping you to identify a risk. Notice possible. When something is possible, it's considered a risk. Don't disregard. Never do nothing. If the choice is to do nothing, it's never the answer. Never discipline people. That's never an answer. Never be harsh. Meet with, don't take an action against something that's overheard. Okay? And don't take action against risks. If it was something that materialized itself, then you would want to do D, but it has not. Number 4, a hybrid project is utilizing a third-party contractor. One member of the contract disagrees with a member of the project team about scheduling. Can't come to a solution. What communication should you use first? Face-to-face, phone, contractual letter, or email? Put the answers in the box, guys. Put the answers in the box. Put the answers in the box. All right, face-to-face is the best form of communications, guys. Face-to-face is the best form of communication, is better than phone, contractual letter, or email, especially when trying to solve a problem. When trying to solve a disagreement, contractual letter is not going to help you. That's one way. Email can go back and forth for long periods of time. And according to the course, if you remember, always solve problems face-to-face. Number 5. What action should a PM take to mitigate a schedule delay on a project with a 21% buffer for cost overrun caused by the current software vendor? Assess all the vendors that may contribute. Replace the vendor. Have the vendor meet to discuss legal issues. Tolerate the cost overrun and revise the project schedule. All right, put the answer in the box. Remember, you never need to choose the correct answer. You just got to choose the best of those 4. All right, let's see what answers you guys got, guys. A lot of you guys got A and C's. All right. So the best thing here to do is to work with other vendors. Now, I don't think this is the best answer, but it's the best out of 4. First of all, don't fire the guy. Just don't tolerate. And it doesn't say cost overrun. It's a scheduled delays. D doesn't make any sense. But have the vendor meet to discuss legal issues. There's no legal issue here, so I don't know where this answer came from. This answer didn't make any sense. It's not a legal issue. It's a scheduling or cost issue, and there's nothing here that says it's a legal problem. Remember, you're not choosing the correct answer. It's the best of the 4, and that A is better, is the best thing of the 4. You're just assessing all the vendors. You're not taking any action against the vendor yet. Number 6. A PM is putting together a team that includes resources from multiple time zones. Applying for visas was part of this process, taking longer. What should you do? Motivate the current team to work longer. Make a change request regarding the scope. Postpone the project until the visa is under control. Suggest the virtual work. Assess is part of the mindset. Yes, that is correct. But you got to read into the question. If it says assess the whether to fire the guy, it's probably not the answer. So not because you see the word assess doesn't always make it the answer, guys. All right, the best thing here we can do is what, guys? The best thing here we can do is, that is correct, work virtual for now. Don't make people never force people to work overtime. You can't just change the scope, make a change request regarding the scope for a team member. Don't postpone the project. You never shouldn't shut a project down. Number 7, after a change was approved, you notice the change contradicts the original. Data specialist conducted analysis. That was before the change was approved. What should you do first? Enact the change, reject the change, thoroughly review the data analysis, run a feasibility study. It's a trick question. Be careful how you answer. All right, guys, put the answers in the box. The best answer here is going to be A is correct. It's a trick question. The change was already approved, man. Notice. It was approved. When a change is approved, you have to get the change done. Don't reject it. Run a feasibility study. Well, there's no new product here. Thoroughly review the data analyst. Who tell you have the ability to even do that? That may require technical knowledge the PM doesn't have. What a PM should do, if a change is approved, that means that the stakeholders approved it and the data specialist conducted an analysis before the change was approved. That means that the stakeholders that approve it already knows the result of what was happening there. Come on, guys, read the question, man. Right? It says before the change, not after. Maybe it was after. Maybe you could say that. But. All right, last question. Let's see if you guys get this one right. I'm going to give you guys a few minutes. You're behind schedule, 55% completed of the expected 70. The budget is 210 and the AC is 162. What is the SPI and CPI of this project? What is the SPI and the CPI of the project? All right, let's see what somebody got here. Somebody wrote. All right. Day Annan says, hey, Andrew, joined late. Just to inform you, I passed this Sunday. Oh, absolutely, congratulations. I will cut the cake today. Very good. That's my wedding anniversary also today. So you got a PMP and a wedding anniversary. Congratulations. Thank you for your video and tricks. Absolutely, congratulations, child, on passing your test. And you did celebrate well. Celebrate with families, even better. Congratulations on that. Absolutely, congratulations. Sandman says, I passed with PMP. Thank you, Andrew. Absolutely, congratulations on passing. And congratulations. But did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Congratulations on that. For both of you, I'm super happy I was able to help you pass. Are these live streams every Tuesday? Yes, mostly every Tuesday. To contradict aspect. No, there's a proof. Get it done. The answer here, guys. Put the answer. Okay, I'm going to give you guys the answer. If you want to have more time, pause it right now. Pause it right now because I'm going to show the answer. Pause it right now. Okay, let's talk about the answer here, guys. Is going to be A is correct. Right, well, the EV is 0.55 times 210, which is 115. PV is 0.7 times 210, 147. So SPI is 115 divided by 147.79. And 115 divided by 162 is 0.71. That is the answer, guys. And all right, guys, that's it, guys. We had 8 practice questions to do in there. All right, guys, thank you guys for coming out. Did you guys click on that like button? Did you guys do that yet? Please click on the like button. Come on, guys. We didn't even get over 100 likes, and all of you guys were here. All right. Hopefully, I answered everybody's question, guys. If you're taking your exam in the next 7 days, I wish you the best of luck. Come back next week. Let me know how you do. Let me know how you do. If you're taking your exam in more than 7 days, keep studying. Look at all the people that passed tonight. You can pass also. I mean, there's even more people pass. Look at this. I took the course and passed the PMP 2 weeks ago. Had a great big slice of chocolate cake. Absolutely, congratulations on passing the test. And chocolate cake is amazing. You know what to do? Get some more chocolate cake. You can't go wrong. All right, someone said, did Celebrate with a Cake, World Blue, and the Mindset was the game. Make sure you know the mindset, guys. And yes, I did. Somebody asked me, did you create a mindset? Yes, I did. Do they allow you to use a calculator? Yes, they will give you a calculator on the test. It comes built into the exam engine. Guys, you guys have a good night. Don't forget, click on the like button. Have a good night. Have a good morning. Have a good day, week, weekend, month, year, decade, century, millennium. And I will see you guys next week. I am out. Take it easy, guys. Be good. And don't forget the pack. Stay off social media. Remember what the pack we made. Stick to the pack. Delete all that social media crap from your phone. I'm watching you. You haven't deleted it yet. I know you haven't deleted it yet. You're not listening. I'm telling you for your own good. I want you guys to be successful. You still haven't deleted it yet. Go delete it right now. Come on now. You can do it. That's right. You can do it. You're doing it right now. I know that. Good.